Live look at the state capitol right now. We're just hours away from Governor Newsom's State of the State address, but gone are the days of pomp and circumstance surrounding that speech.
That's right. Steve Large joining us live at the Capitol for tonight's Politics at Large. Really, Steve, this is a pretty unusual decision, what he's doing.
Well, there's a lot of backlash coming from the Republican side. Republican leaders saying that this is a sign of disrespect to the entire legislative body, tradition being replaced by YouTube.
If we want a California for all, we have to build housing for all.
Governor Gavin Newsom's introduction in his first State of the State speech in front of the entire state legislature. The year was 2019, pre-pandemic. Fast forward to 2024, the governor says he'll be releasing his State of the State on his YouTube page, not in front of the assembly floor.
Yeah, I mean, it is disrespectful.
Republican Assembly Minority Leader James Gallagher is calling out the governor for using a link instead of speaking directly to the legislature.
He doesn't treat us with the kind of respect that I think is warranted to this institution. This is the House of the people. And he should be coming to the House of the people to talk about what's going on in our state.
Is there anything that says the governor must stand in front of the legislative body and give a speech?
So the requirement is outlined in the state constitution, and there's nothing that requires the governor to appear anywhere or give any sort of speech. He just has to provide a report to the legislature.
California State Library spokesperson Alex Vassar says the governor is not breaking laws. He is breaking tradition.
I would describe it as traditional.
Governor Earl Warren began delivering the State of the State to the legislature in the 1940s. Governor Ronald Reagan gave his 1971 State of the State to legislators while battling the flu. And Governor Newsom seemed to be carrying on the tradition when he took office in 2019. Since the pandemic, he has changed venues, even delivering his 2021 remarks from an empty Dodger Stadium. Last year, he went on a state tour with the speech.
I think some people are kind of glossing this over. It's a big deal.
Now, this year, following a multi-billion-dollar deficit and divide over crime laws and homeless spending, there will be no venue, only a video link. So the governor's office did release the framework for his State of the State tomorrow, saying he will be touching, no surprise, on homelessness and public safety. That link is set to be posted tomorrow at 10 a.m.